This is a very defining moment today. We are installing one of our visionary investors' homes, our Amptricity 12 kilowatt-hour solid-state battery. It's been a journey.
This is the very first solid-state installation in the Western Hemisphere anywhere. The new solid-state battery, it lasts longer. We're talking about 25-year warranty as opposed to the batteries out now that are 5 to 7, maybe 8 if they want to push it. You have to get 3 of the others to make one of ours. The fact that it's recyclable, the fact that it can lighten it, all those things together make it a smart, not just a smart purchase for homeowners, but a smart investment all over. Utilities, homeowners. Yes, it's with renewable energy, but it has so much beyond that. And if we can push that out there, it has a chance to change how we interact with power.
Depending on how we tweak the technology, we can basically bring the Jetsons age here today. So what you're seeing today is the first application in our product line. It's the residential units, everything from 12, 24, 36, 48, 60 kilowatt hour units. And then we have the light commercial units, everything from 60, 120, 180 kilowatt to commercial, which is 150, 310, 470 kilowatt hours. And then what I call big daddies and big mamas for us, which is the 1.5 megawatt, 2 megawatt, 3 megawatt, and 4 megawatt units that can be applied to large energy projects. So our first entry into the marketplace with solid-state batteries is the stationary market. It's a trillions of dollars market. Because of the way we productize the technology, we'll be able to deliver the value at the lowest cost possible. In fact, I'm proud to announce that when we tweaked the product line initially, we looked at it from a perspective of pricing it at $20,000 for a 12 kilowatt hour unit. The advantage is that we can finance it with the solar. So your solar you can finance over 25 years, and now you can finance our technology over 25 years. So basically, whether you're middle class or rich, you can afford to have our technology in your home. There is no excuse. And whether you believe in climate change or not, I surely hope you believe in energy. My background is mechanical engineering. My favorite field was thermodynamics. And so energy has always been in my heart and my soul. So whether you believe in climate change or not does not matter to me. What matters to me is that every household has energy when it really needs it the most. And I can assure you that when Snowmageddon happened, I sure wish I had a couple of our batteries. It's kind of ironic. We're accelerating solid-state batteries. Being an engineer, I got caught not paying attention, and next thing you know, we are without energy for 3 days. And I can say that that was not a lot of fun, especially when your granddaughter's asking you, Dada, how come our house is so cold? Well, it's because your Dada was not paying attention.
There are so few technologies that really have the potential to change the world today, that when you find one that has the impact that this does, it's exciting to be behind. Yes, I believe in energy independence. Yes, I believe in changing the world for our children. Those things are all very important to me. However, I would say just as important, if not more so, is just the thrill, honestly, of being a part of something that will so revolutionize the way we do things. It makes renewables practical for the first time ever. You know, that's something that we've always been challenged with. The sun doesn't always shine, the wind doesn't always blow, right? You have to have an efficient way of storing energy for renewable sources to be practical for everyone. You know, there's always this gap between when a technology is developed and how people use it and develop it to be useful in everyday life. And this solid-state battery technology is that gap between having this need in renewables and really being practical in our everyday lives, right? So that we can start getting away from hydrocarbons. Not totally, that's never gonna happen, but we can begin to shift our carbon footprint and to make the world a little bit cleaner of a place.
Sean, this is the future, and you're the first to have it, my friend. You're the first to have it. First solid-state battery. in the Western world.
At my house, I have solar panels and the Amptricity solid-state battery working together so that during the day it charges. My house uses the power from my solar system first. The overflow will go into the battery, charge the battery, and then any overflow gets sold back to the grid. I am connected to the grid. I'm not totally off grid, but with this I'll be independent from it when I have to. But if we got through a storm that went for a week or something where there's no daylight. But the interesting thing here is that as my house at night or whatever else, it will draw from the Amptricity battery and not necessarily be reliant on the grid. Everybody else was talking about how to do something in theory, and Amptricity was already rocking and rolling on this is how we're gonna make it happen for real, and how we can produce it and manufacture it and scale it and get it out. And having that forethought is that's the reason that we're here today with the battery already being installed, and it's 2024 and not 2028. As a visionary investor, as we're talking about being on the early stage and where it's gonna go, and this is just the first step. When we think about where Amptricity can take solid-state batteries going forward, right? Yes, at households, right, battery systems, but the awesome thing that we have is that we've already shown that we can take the solid-state battery and change its form factor, change the way we configure it. And we're working through getting certified and all those configurations, but all of that already exists. And when we can take and manipulate the shape and the form factor and everything, we can take this battery, we can put it in EV cars, we can put it in farms, we can put it in utility grids. We've got solid state now, it is here, it's today, it is current, it is present. All those legacy lithium ions, right? The solid state battery has the advantage of being so much longer life.
Non-toxic, non-flammable, non-explosive, works underwater. You don't have to worry about it blowing up on you like you have current lithium batteries. You know, if we put it into a car, don't worry, you crash that car, it won't blow up on you. And so from that perspective, this is a game changer type of technology. The problem is that renewable energy has an Achilles heel, and it is storage. Well, Amptricity solves that problem. Amptricity enables every household to have energy independence. So while today's competition has standard lithium batteries that will last 8 to 10 years, ours will last 25 years, which is an absolute game changer when it comes to revolutionizing the energy infrastructure in America and the rest of the world. This is the first box we put into the first American home, and we go from there over the next decade and put as many of these boxes into every home in America and the rest of the world. But most importantly, because the electrolyte is a polymer, it's solid state, this gives us the capability of doing it in a way where you don't have to worry about it blowing up on you. So, or you don't have to worry about it not operating in extreme temperatures. So one of the problems, for example, I still have PTSD from Snowmageddon, is the fact that most batteries cannot last in extreme temperatures. Amptricity battery can do that. So this is not only a game changer from a perspective of regulating the utilities, making things go twice as far, but it's also a game changer from a perspective of managing how we use energy, how we produce energy, how we control energy, but now we give it another dimension, the ability for each home to control their energy independence, and that's what we're all about.